Chat, what's your favorite food? Let me know in the comments. This woman fudges around and finds out that if you mock people based on their political affiliation, you may just lose your job. Let's get straight off into this, bro.
So I work at a Mexican restaurant, and last night I had a MAGA table come in, wearing a hat and everything. And I just thought, why are you here? This is not for you. You don't get to enjoy these flavors in this cuisine.
Bro, if I showed up to a Chinese spot and they said, sir, this is not for you, I'd be hot. I'd be like, hey, my money's good, okay? I'm showing up, I want some General Tso's, or Taos, or however you guys say it. General Tso's. It's always spelled weird. It always throws me off, and you guys know I'm not smart.
Stupid. That comes from a country whose people you're trying to kick out. This is not for you. Go home and eat some unseasoned chicken and green bean casserole like God intended. The fuck?
Wow. She really got him with that, didn't she?
Gotcha, bitch.
Green bean casserole, baby girl, that's only during Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna keep it a thou wow. Not my favorite dish there. Green bean casseroles, meh, it's okay. Corn casserole, meh. Only a couple casseroles I really like. But the audacity that this woman has to sit here and mock people based off, dude, I don't care who you voted for. It is what it is. Like, the world is divided. It's a bipartisan system. It's a lose-lose. As South Park said, it's a giant douche or a turd sandwich. You know what I mean? When you only get two choices, it feels a little bit rigged. You know what I mean? As long as you're leading life in a right way and you're not hurting people, I'm cool with that. You know, whatever. Like, you can't, different strokes for different folks, bro. Like, I got a buddy who's a Democrat, and I'm still cool with him. I didn't just write him off because of, you know, him being a Democrat. He's still one of my good buddies and went to college with him. Love him. Just saw him this past weekend. Great guy. Now, his political beliefs, I think they're stupid. Stupid. But we don't talk about that stuff. It's like there's certain things you don't talk about on social media or in like family gatherings. Number one, religion. Number two, politics. Just keep those to yourself. I remember back in my day, we didn't talk about that stuff. We didn't. You kept that stuff to yourself, and I don't remember anybody really talking about politics and stuff until Trump was president. Now everybody's all up in arms. Even my own dadgum family now. They're all worried about politics. Like, dude, who cares? The next dude's going to come in 4 years. It's not like it's Russia where we got Putin for 58, you know what I mean? Putin for 58 years. He's not going to be around that much longer, dude. So she posted this, and I don't know what restaurant she works at, but I sure would like to go to test out the flavors. Because the way she's talking about it, it must be Flavor Town. Guy Fieri must live in the back because it must be Flavor Town. So needless to say, she got a little bit of karma here, and she no longer works there. Oh no. She's been fired.
Using this comment to say that the MAGA people got so angered by my video that they're literally trying to hunt me down. Every MAGA person watching this, okay, please listen carefully to my words. I don't work there anymore. I see you guys commenting the location of my job, the address of my job on
that's some professional doxing. Horrible.
All of my videos. I see it. I don't work there anymore. Commenting the name of my job. I don't work there anymore. They let me go because of my video, and that's fine. It's a restaurant. I'll get another job.
They let me go. It's fine. It's whatever. Baby girl, come on.
But you guys are fucking insane and sick in the fucking head.
Language.
You get so mad that someone tells you that a certain cuisine isn't for you, that you're gonna try to dox someone and hunt them down at their job and make them and all their coworkers feel unsafe? Because I said that since you vote against Latinos, you shouldn't be able to enjoy Mexican food? I didn't even...
Stupid games win stupid prizes. Now, I'm not saying these people are justified for doxing her, but you gotta realize the internet nowadays is the wild, wild west. These people will hunt you down like a bloodhound, trying to ruin your life. I did a video on the Phillies Karen yesterday. Bro, they hunted her down and now she's fired. She lost her job. You say some stuff out the side of your neck about certain people, they gonna come after you, bro. You gotta be... The interwebs is the Wild West nowadays.
Serve the MAGA table at my restaurant. They weren't my table. I didn't speak to them once.
Damn, so you probably should have just kept your mouth shut.
Gotcha, bitch.
I didn't speak to them once. They didn't get bad service from me because I wasn't their server. You guys can't watch a little video of me roasting MAGA on TikTok without getting your fucking panties in a twist? Are you dead ass?
Like I said, religion and politics is two things you probably shouldn't really talk about.
I don't work there anymore. Please leave my job alone and leave my coworkers and managers alone. What is wrong with you people? Like, genuinely, what the are you sick in the fucking head?
I love it. Just the lack of accountability, realizing that there's a cause and effect to everything that happens in your life. The cause was you talking out the side of your neck. The effect was you got fired. And now everybody's coming for y'all. Like, it's so hard to feel bad for these women when they're the one that caused it. If you wouldn't have been talking, if you wouldn't have said anything, more than likely, just a hypothesis here, more than likely, nothing would have happened. You probably would have went to work the next day. You would have been fine. I'm trying to find a clip. There's a clip of a chick where she's like, I served a table of 6 women, and she talks about the tip that they didn't leave. Let me see if I can't find this. Dude, I have so many freaking things bookmarked. I'm sorry, chat. Let's see if I can't find it. Server has table of women. You guys know I'm not a professional streamer here. Like, come on. I'm trying my best here, chat. Where is that chick? I'm not gonna be able to find it. I gotta go back to my bookmarks. I have other things we can talk about, but I felt like this clip would be pertinent to this conversation. But basically, she served like a table of 6 women, and like none of them tipped. Oh, y'all like that new gunshot sound? None of them tipped, which to me, diabolical. You're not gonna tip your server. I'm a fat tipper. You know what I mean? I got that fat tip. Come around me, you're gonna get a fat tip, buddy. I tip notoriously between 30 and even 50%. Even if the service is bad, I'm tipping like 30%, bare minimums. Because I understand how hard it is to be a server. Because Cass was a server at one point in time. And she talks about how difficult it was because some people are just so ungrateful. Like, you have to wait on them, fill up their drinks, make sure you're there, checking on them all the time, and then people want to leave you like a 5% tip. Like, are you kidding me? A 5% tip? That is blasphemy. That is so rude to leave a server like a really low tip like that. God, this clip has got to be here somewhere, chat. But to me, I tip, like I said, I tip 30, 50%, just because I think that's the right thing to do. And the thing is, a lot of these people that work in the food industry, I appreciate them, number one. But number two, a lot of the times these people, that's what they rely on. Like, tips is part of their, like a big part of their income. Like, you're not gonna be making a ton of money just off your hourly when you work at a restaurant. You gotta rely on, some of the tips, because that's really what gets you the bulk of the money. Is like, when Cass told me when she worked in the food industry, it was like $2 or $3 an hour, and then she relied on tips. I'm like, $2 or $3 an hour? That's modern day slavery right there. $2 or $3 an hour? That's crazy work. I'm not gonna be able to find this, chat. I'm sorry, but I got some other clips. But I don't know, chat. Do you believe this chick deserved it? That she deserved to get fired? Personally, for me, I think it's kind of it's kind of just like karma, dude. You talk out the side of your neck, bad things happen to you, and it is what it is, bro. I saw this one and this made me think of you guys. I was like, what is this? Dude, some of these cuts are getting insane, bro. Let's cut my skullet again. This is a crazy one. Go ahead and shave that off. Jeebus crust. Golly. Oh, man. My skullet. Yikes, brother. How do they even smell with like that in their nose? Oh my God. These be the type of women that like, I don't want no man talking to me. Baby girl, trust me, nobody is. Shots fired! What is that? Dude, I can't tell if she's like late to a business meeting or gonna go check in and clock in at Hot Topic. Like, it's like corporate in the front, Hot Topic in the mall in the back. You know what I mean? Like, what is that? Baby girl, what is that? Who told y'all that look good? Like, I can't imagine she has that cut and somebody walks up to her and goes, girl, that looks good. Like, what a cut. What is that, dude? Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait. I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan & 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 Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer? That sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, but it's two names though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. Y'all know what time it is. Loki, free. Sit. Wait. Shake. Good boy. Other hand. No. Other hand. No, that's the left hand. Left. Right. Right. No. This hand. Good boy. Let's try it again. Left. Good. Other one. No. This one. There you go. Good boy. Wait. Free. Go to your place. Come on, dude. You know what it is. So I did find that clip of the chick that served the table of chicks. So we'll dig into that next.
We're going to see how much a table of 6 women tipped.
All right, 6 women tipped. Put your guesses in the chat right now, chat, or put it in the comments. I'm gonna guess this table of 6 total tipped around, table of 6, I'm gonna say total they tipped less than $50.
First one, total was $51, they left $9. Second one, total of $32, $0.
Zero tip. Oh my, wow.
$55, $0 tip.
Wow.
$60, left $6.
Oh my god.
$21 left $7, and then $23 left $4. So I am grateful for any tip, but would prefer 20%.
Wow. So she got like what, less than $20? That poor girl. That poor girl. But I will say I hate tipping culture. If you guys have ever been to another country, like if you ever been to Australia, they don't do tipping like that. They pay the people a livable wage. I think that's what they should do. Just like anything else, right? You go work at TJ Maxx, you get $12, $15 an hour. You go work at Ross, same thing. You okay back there, dude? Good Lord. Remember, you have to chew the food before you swallow it, all right? But I think we should pay these servers a livable wage. Getting away with $2, $3 an hour and then just forcing them to live on tips. And the problem, the biggest thing for me is when I went to eat in Australia, I didn't get checked on constantly. If I needed the server, I would go, hey, you know, I need a refill, which was cool for me. I don't know about you guys, but it's something about when you go to a restaurant, you order food, you make your order, right? They bring the food down, they set it down in front of you, and you're taking your first bite, and they're like, how is it? You're like, I haven't even put it in my mouth yet. Let me try these luxurious flavors first, and then I'll tell you if the food is good. Like, have you guys noticed that you can't even get a freaking bite in your gullet before they're asking you, so how's everything? You just set the plate down, it's piping hot. Like, they set it down, walk off, come right back, so how's everything? It's terrible. Like, come on, like, give me a second to eat the food. But in Australia, when I went, they didn't check on you constantly. I mean, the quality of food was amazing. I thought Australia has some of the best food I've ever had. But they don't check on you constantly. It's not like well, how is everything? What can we get you anything else? And what about that? Like, they don't try to build so much rapport. It's more of like, hey, I'm gonna take your order and bring you your food, and I'm gonna stay off to the side. I enjoyed that. The constant check-ins of, no, I don't need anything. And I think it wastes servers' time to go and check in with everybody. Hey, are you guys doing good? Everything good? Everything great? And I'm sitting like, yep, everything's good. Just like 3 minutes ago when you brought the food, everything is good still. In Australia, if you need somebody, you just raise your hand like, hey, I need your help. I don't know. The society that we live in of like paying people nothing is crazy to me. I feel like they should change that, but will they change it? Who knows? This is an AI clip and I thought it was funny. POV, you go out on a date with a girl who says her family is loaded.
How are you able to travel so much and afford all this?
I'm just really lucky. My parents spoiled me. I have like so many trust funds.
Baby, after Sunset Story, I am going to fart on your face, okay?
Of course, that's my
I'm going to fart on your face, okay?
dream come true.
Of course, that's my dream come true. The thing is, in Dubai, they're doing a little bit more than farting in your face. These porta potty parties, man, they're straight defecating in that buccal fat inside the mouth. It gets nasty out there, brother.
Men.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and stop it there, Rebecca. I can already tell out the gate you're getting a little hot. What do we got?
When are you going to wake up and realize?
Okay. All right. Well, I am awake. Let's see what I need to realize, though.
That the women in your life are not safe.
Okay.
When are you going to protect us?
I thought you guys didn't need protecting. I thought you were an independent woman, doesn't need a man.
When are you going to defend us?
Defend you from what?
I don't know.
I don't know what I've been told. Being a feminist is getting so old.
How many years I will have lost in my life to being so hypervigilant and having my nervous system jacked every fucking time I walk past a man on the street.
Baby girl, that sounds like a you problem. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
There are only three men in my life that I can name, that I trust, that I know are looking out for the women in their lives. 3.
God, Jesus, and the devil. Yeah, what is she gonna say?
What the fuck are the rest of you doing? Why are you still playing video games?
Because they're fun.
With dudes that think that Trump is the greatest thing to ever happen to this
We actually don't talk politics at all, but okay.
country. When my rights are actively being threatened. I am your sister. I am your wife. I am your daughter.
No, you're not.
How about no?
You are not my wife.
Gotcha, bitch.
Nor do I want you to be.
I am your granddaughter. Why aren't you doing something? Why can't you acknowledge? Why can't you take some of the burden off of me and be on the lookout for once? Notice when that weird guy in the restaurant is pointing his phone at me. Ask him if he's recording me.
Y'all have been telling us it's none of our business and y'all can take care of yourselves. What are you talking about? You reap what you sow.
I don't care if I sound paranoid. There are freaks out there that do that kind of shit. Look out for me. Take some of that burden off of me.
That's why you need a man.
Shots fired.
You think it's supposed to be all of us men, the many men? No, it's not the case, bro. The many men, all these men aren't supposed to take care of you. It's not my job as a man. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. It's not my job as a man to take care of every woman. It's my job to take care of my woman and my soon-to-be daughter. You know, if I'm out with my family, I'm gonna look out for everybody around me. But a random stranger on the street, there's so many women right now that'll open up a lawsuit for a guy helping her. Bro, I'm not doing that. And y'all told us to leave you alone. You're strong and independent. You don't need a man. Why would we help you? You said you don't need us. You reap what you sow. I don't know, like why are you so mad about something that you asked for? I'll never understand that. Women killed the dating market. I agree.
And I think submission is the highest form of respect, right?
Okay.
Submission is a very high form of respect. I love that. But my whole philosophy on this is, and chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree, is like men want respect and women want love. You want a man to really love you, ladies? Give him respect. And then a man will give you love.
And I think submission is the highest form of respect, right?
Okay.
But I honestly feel like women are the ones in control of this whole debacle, right? I low-key feel like women are the only one who changed the game. In my opinion, men never changed anything. Men have never changed what they wanted. They've never changed what they wanted from a woman. They've never changed what's important to them as a man.
That's deep.
And what they want.
Pause. Wait. Let that marinate. Wow. You just really said some shit just now.
No, facts. I like this chick. She's good. Men have been pretty traditional. What we've wanted in a woman has kind of been the same for, like, I don't know, the last 1,000 years. Feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive, and no kids outside of me and you. It's really not that difficult, you know? That's what men want. For the most part, that's what men want. I mean, chat, would you guys agree? That's what us as men want. If you can do that for us, men will go to the ends of the world for you. They really will. Like, men will go out of their way to help you out. As far as in a romantic relationship, because there has to be something that's mutually beneficial, right? Like, you're getting my provision and protection, but the thing is, most men are going to want access to your body or something like that. They're going to want your lovins. They're going to want that sweet cuddle time, that little bit of TLC, that tender love and care. They're going to want some of that. Bro, I don't know if you guys have seen this. I've been seeing these clips more and more, and bro, this one specifically just, it cracked me up, bro. She's just a girl. Good Lord.
Big back.
350? This woman, we need her on the Cowboys. Golly. The back's got cleavage. Knees on life support, brother man. Oh my God, her ankles. Yikes. What's the PSI on those shoes? 347, diabolical, and not even mad at it. Stomach touching the thighs. Good Lord. 313, 315. What's that movie? 315 to Yuma. She 314 to the hospital. 360? They're middle linebackers and linemen in an NFL that aren't even that big. Her poor ankles. What do we got here? Good Lord. Built Ford tough looking ass. 335. Jeebers creepers, buddy. Is her right shoe even on, or did it even fit? Oh God. Looking like her dad's the CEO of a cottage cheese factory. 364, you should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, get that big old back in there. Get it in there.
Big back.
360, boy, howdy. Golly, I can hear them. I even got the volume on, but I can hear them walking. How your elbows got rolls. Goodness gracious, brother. 300, bro, if you're in the 300 club, you should have to pay for 2 meals when you eat one. 334, this is crazy work, bro. 300 something pounds? You should be an O lineman on the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Be hitting the A gap like a mug. Golly. The only dudes that could pick a woman up like that is an NFL player. There's no way, or a strong man. Metrics, world's strongest man, Brian Shaw, is the only man that can pick up a 340-pound one. Like, come on, dude. I had to get a little roast session. Y'all know how I am. I'm a little cheeky roast session there.
And women are actually better. In my
slow down, honey.
opinion, I feel like men are only good for making babies, and that's it.
We can't make babies. We give you the life, but you harvest the seed.
How idiotic is it to say that women are better when you check the last 1,000 years of human history? Every major invention has been by men. The light that's lighting this room, who created electricity? Was it a woman, or was it like somebody like Benjamin Franklin? Everything that you appreciate today, if we're talking about cars and the production of cars, the reason you can have a car, mass production, Henry Ford, these are all male names. So you're gonna go off the rails and say women are better than men, where if we didn't have men, we'd be sitting around in a goddamn hut throwing dookie on each other.
Throwing dookie on each other. I mean, there's some validity to that, though, because if you go watch The Island with Bear Grylls, which I've done an episode on this, it's very old. If you go watch that, dude, you will really see instinctually how men and women are just different. Men thrive out in nature because we build hierarchies. We know there's a certain guy in charge. There's, foot soldiers below him and peons. It's like a whole chess game with men, but women, they want everybody to be a pawn, and we're egalitarian. I want everybody to feel good, and I don't want anybody to be mad, and I don't want you to have power over me or for me to have power over you. It just needs to be equal, and nothing gets done. Nothing gets done because everybody's got to be equal. If we're all equal, there's no structure. There needs to be a hierarchy. There's a book that Marquette Devon talks about. Can't remember the name of it. But when boys are left to unstructured play, what they do is they build hierarchies. They play the game. When conflict arises, they squash the conflict through the hierarchy, and they get back to playing the game. When girls are left to unstructured play, it's egalitarian. They just stop playing the game when conflict comes up. Conflict arises, and they're like, well, I'm just going to stop playing. That's what they do. So tell me how y'all got it figured out better than we do. I saw this clip and I was like, this is an amazing realization for single moms right here. Like Brittany Renner's talking to this guy, and she just can't even fathom that she's not eligible because she's a single mom. Let's get into it.
You have made comments saying that you would never wife someone who has a child with someone in the league. So my question to you is, like, what inspired you to feel that way?
What comments are you specifically talking about?
I think you're talking about when he said that he wouldn't wife somebody that was already
that had talked to an athlete.
Yeah.
I feel like if you dated like publicly like a player, it would be hard just because of it would be tough dating someone's old girl and they just always have that like over you. It takes a very understanding person to want to take on that role when you're going into life with a woman who has a child. It's something that I've always thought I would steer away from. It could be like an ego thing or like...
No, it's not an ego thing. It's called being smart, brother. It's called being smart. It's not an ego thing, but he's around two women, so he's being smart with his words. Notice like he has to tread lightly. She can come at him full on force, but he has to tread light with what he's saying.
Insecurity thing.
I don't know. It could be. I'm open to change. I'm not stuck in my ways.
Bro, be stuck in your ways, brother. Be stuck in your ways. Last thing you want to do is date a little single mom. Bro, they're going to ruin your life, brother. Ruin your life completely. This is why I say, like, dating a single mom's like, you know, playing blackjack and hitting on 20. It's just a bad idea.
Gotcha, bitch.
It's a real bad idea, dude. It's not a good idea. Because you have the baggage of the kid. You build a bond with the kid. You build a bond with the mom. If the mom leaves or decides to leave or hit the streets,
she's a runner, she's a track star.
Now you've lost that bond with the child and the mother. It's just not and you can't discipline the child. It's just a bad deal. It's a really bad deal. Nuclear families are where it's at, dude. Nuclear families where you can discipline your own children. You create them in your own image, right? You know, the bond is just different, bro. And it's so funny to me that a lot of these single moms, they don't see their value as lower. It's like, what do you mean I had kids with another guy? My value's not lower. Yes, it is, dude. And the more you have, the worse it gets. Even if the kuka is straight up prime, you got prime kuka. Like, there's a lot of guys that would love a chick that looks like Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner, is she an attractive woman? Superficially? Yeah. She's not hard to look at. She's in good shape. Maybe she doesn't have a face card that's a 10 out of 10. But conventionally, with her aesthetic, superficiality, she's in shape. She's a good-looking woman, right? Whether she's your cup of tea, whether she's your cup of tea or not, it is what it is. Now, I'm not saying she's a 10, but she's not like some of these big backs we saw step on the scale a second ago. She's at least in shape, and I'm not talking about round, even though round is a shape. But even a woman like that, that's in shape, has her life together, probably has her own money. Once you have a kid, it just, in my opinion, in chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Once you have a kid, let's say you're an 8, it cuts your value in half. Just boom. Now you're a 4. You got another one, now you're a 2. And then you're overweight, now you're a 1. Like, your desirability in the dating market is just not there. The things men want: fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive, and the last one, it's a zinger, no kids. That's what we want. Don't make the rules, I just enforce them, dude. I saw too many guys. I saw many men. I saw many guys go after single moms when I was younger, and they would get with them and just get absolutely crumbled and heartbroken. And I even knew at a very early age. Single moms, recreational use only. Go have fun with them. Go have a blast. You know, drink some of the Capri Suns she got in the fridge. Eat some of the fruit snacks. Oh, what are these, Gushers? Yeah, I'm going to have me a couple. Little Timmy, he ain't going to miss them. He'll be fine. I'm saving him from a cavity. You know what I mean? Go have fun with it. But don't, I would not wife a single. Like, if Cass would have had a kid coming into it, it would have been a no for me.
How about no?
It would have been a no. I wouldn't have even entertained it. But you know what? She was attractive when I met her. She had no kids. You know what I mean? Not a lot of trauma. She was very innocent. Those are things that I wanted. And she was like hyper organized, super clean. Like, I went over to her apartment. It smelled like paradise. She smelled ridiculously good. I don't know about y'all, but when you get close to a woman and they smell good, there's something just ooh about that. She always smelled delicious. Always kept the sprays on. smelled delicious, dressed well, took care of her body, went to the gym, ate good. I was like, yeah, I'm going to go for that. Gopher. Ain't that right, Lokes? But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.